back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So we made it today. We are in Albury, Wodonga, the jewel of Australia's Hume Highway. And what a jewel it is. Like a tropical island paradise in the middle of the ocean. Albury, Wodonga is a polished fucking ruby. It's so fucking isolated out here. You kind of think there's going to be shit on the way. But there's never any shit. Whenever you're driving Australia, there's never any shit on the way. It was just 5 hours of nothing. And then you get to fucking Albury, Wodonga. And you're hungry. And you're like, I'm not going to take any fucking risks. I'm getting a kebab. You can't fuck up a kebab that bad. But Albury, Wodonga fucking put on a kebab show today. Soggy pita bread. Fuck all chicken. Absolutely got all my order wrong. How do you get a kebab order wrong? I said fucking cheese, chili, garlic, onion, tomato, lettuce. I got lettuce, onion, some chili paste type shit, and what tasted like sour cream. I don't know what the fuck happened. And the bitch behind the counter is like, we don't take card. There's an ATM down the road. I'm like, for fuck's sake. She was all right looking though, but there's not long left. She hasn't got long left. She's still in the kebab store. She looked about 22. It's almost over. It's just about over. I'm calling it now. It's fucking over for her. Here is some advice. You can all use it wherever you are in the world. If you are a small town hottie, if you are the hottest girl in a small town, you need to get the fuck out immediately. Time is not your friend. You've got to be out as soon as you turn 18. I wouldn't even leave it to 19. You need to get the fuck out. Dump whoever your fucking boyfriend is. It doesn't matter. He'll end up being a loser anyway. It doesn't matter. You might spend a few years throwing up in nightclub toilets going, did I make the right decision? And it won't seem like it at the time, but you did make the right decision. Even if your head is halfway in the bowl and dirty diarrhea toilet water is splashing back up at you as you try and vomit yourself out of a K-hole, you have still made the right decision. Trust me on this. That will just be the first couple of years. There's a little bit of a teething out period. There's going to be. But by the time you hit like 22, 23, you'll be figuring shit out. And then you've got 3 years left. By the time you're 26, the small town hottie magic will be fading, and it will be fading fast. So you want to be studying too. You don't want to be relying just on your fucking looks. So get to university as well, small town hottie. Because you're going to need to study hard. You're going to need some fucking brains to back up that beauty. Because when you're in the city, there are hundreds of other small town hotties trying to make their way in the world as well. Blowing bouncers to get into nightclubs. Doing all sorts of small town hottie shit. Your prime is going to be from 16 to 26. You can do anything between those ages. But you need to plan for the future. You can't have all your eggs in one basket. That basket being, I'm hot. Because it fucking fades. What you don't want to do, you don't want to make this mistake. You don't want to end up with small town cool guy. That is a fucking mistake. You're probably dating him at the moment. You've got to drop him. As soon as you turn 18, drop his ass. Get the fuck out. One-way ticket to the city. Because small town cool guy is going to be fucked as well. By the time he's 20, let's say 5, he is no longer small town cool guy. He is now apprentice welder. And the only reason he's taken that apprenticeship is because you're on your third kid. You decided we might as well get it done young and then live our life after that. That's not how it works. So now, instead of small town hottie and small town cool guy, you are now small town welfare recipients, and you just picked up a couple of shifts at the fucking kebab store. You need to get the fuck out. Small town hottie, you have to leave. Get out. It's your duty to leave. Don't waste the prime of your life. Actually, it's not just small town hottie. Small town uglies, you've got to get out of town too. But you're going to have to study a lot harder. You're going to have to study your fucking ass off. You're going to have to get a master's degree or PhD minimum. And you're going to have to find the art scene in the city. You're going to have to find the bohemian scene where your looks will be forgiven. In fairness, in my experience, small town uglies usually do a lot better than small town hotties. when they get to the big smoke. So do not be disparaged, small town uglies. All you need to remember is to study hard and find a group of people to hang out with who accept grandma's cardigans during the day. What about small town hottie guys? You just stay in town, my friend. If you're a small town hot guy, you stay in town. Life's not going to get much better for you out there. The only way it works for guys is if you're a small town ugly guy, but you're young and you haven't matured, and then you move to the city and you blossom into a handsome city man. That's the only way it works. If you're a small town hot guy, you'll do a couple of years in the city, maybe you'll study, maybe you'll go play footy or something, but you'll end up back in a small town within 5 years, 100%. You'll be married by 26 in a small town to a girl from your high school. The only thing you should be doing, small town hot guy, is trying to keep small town hottie in the small town. That's your only hope. That's the best you're going to do. And small town hottie, you can't fall for his fucking tricks. Don't fall for that small town charm and swagger, because he's going to plateau at 24 and that's the end of him. And the only group left is small town ugly dude. Now you, I'm afraid, are going to have to study like an only child Chinese boy from Shanghai, because you're going to need some fucking money, because you have no other leverage. That's if you even want to get out. It's a fucking tough world out there. Whether you're hot, you're ugly, you're fat, you're skinny, you're going to take a beating. The world is a cruel place, and you do not want to waste any fucking time or advantage that you have. And if you do end up deciding never to make the move, small town hottie, and you end up working part-time at the kebab store in fucking Albury Wodonga, just remember to put fucking cheese on the fucking kebab. Alright, that is it for me tonight. There's no Boyle Breaks history tonight. I had too long a drive and I lounged around a little bit in the morning and we left late, like 4 hours late. I was lounging hard, but it will be back next week. It'll be coming back strong. But for tonight, that's it. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around with your friends and I'll see ya the fuck later.